Hey everybody, Mark with Mark's Home Hobbies. Just doing a little bit of work on the WL Toys K969 and waiting for some glue to dry. I have glued up some arms on the back there. I made them out of some scrap stuff I had before, so I had to use a little bit of epoxy on there just to hold them together the right way. So I'm waiting for them to dry up and reassemble the car. That's what it looks like with the monoshock on the back there. And the side that is working good works extremely good. I'll work it, but it's one-handed right now, and the glue is drying on there, so I really don't want to disturb it too much. But yeah, you can see how it looks pretty nice with that monoshock, and it does have some nice suspension travel too. Another thing I did was I trimmed those little tabs off the aluminum frame there. I haven't filed it down yet, but I just trimmed them off there, so I'm going to try that, get a little bit more suspension travel out of it, and see how that works out. The main thing I wanted to do was show you this over here. Just a few changes to my track. Noticeably in this turn here, you can see where I have carpeted over now the crack spot. And I've also reduced the length of the curve from back there at that wall about 3 feet down now, to where this turn is much more sudden, because the cars seem to spin out right here anyway. So I'm trying to arrange this and make this so that it's a drivable track, easy for beginners basically, because I'll probably have some beginners here, but not saying that I'm any better than a beginner. But anyways, another thing too, nice wide turn right here. You can see the little shadow there where the carpeting used to be right here, and I've trimmed that off because I wanted to make this into a figure 8 right here for doing practice work. So I think that worked out good, and I've also rectified this turn, so I think this may be handy, you know. I'm also going to do a parking lot back there, and something to where my other cars can sit and line up, so I'll be opening that up either on that side or this side or somewhere. I'll be putting an opening over there, and so the cars can drive out onto the track. And then yeah, the finish line will be over there still, where the camera is up on the wall over there, so that will still be the finish line. I have yet to mark that off. I still have some work I have to do. I have to remove some tape. Also cut it down over here just a wee bit too, to try to match this angle here, so when the cars come through, I may end up even taking this one down a little bit too, just to kind of make everything a little bit more fluid. But then I got to re-glue everything, so yeah, there's a little mistake right over in there, but it's not too bad. I could reduce that over there, you know, take that angle down a little bit, but yeah. I also want to correct that little straight area there and make that into a slight radius. I just never did that yet either, but that will be happening shortly. But overall, I like this layout of the track. I think I'm going to enjoy it, because for one, it's going to allow me to practice figure 8s and circles and things like that in a more efficient manner, because when I first got my car, I was using this whole basement, you know, as a practice arena, and it's very nice that way because there's nothing to stop you from going wherever you want. But then you don't gauge how much better of a driver that you are when you do that. So I decided to kind of lay out this fake track here that I can pick up whenever I want. If I want to use my whole basement, I can just pick all these pieces up, and then I can glue them back down again after I am done doing what I got to do. So still not quite 100% done yet, but closer now than before, and I think a better overall layout. So a little bit of work ahead of me yet. So anyways, thanks for watching. A little quick Sunday update, and I appreciate the new subscribers, and give me a thumbs up if you would be so kind. And also tell your friends, tell your neighbors, join the party. I'm trying to get to 100 so I can do a giveaway. That's right, a giveaway. Don't know what I'm going to give away yet, but it could be pretty nice. So I don't know, you may want to subscribe and click the bell even, so you get notified when I do a new video. And if you made it this far, again, thanks a lot for watching, and I appreciate it. And this is Mark with Mark's Home Hobbies, and see you in the next one. Look at that track configuration, would you? That looks like a super speedway to me right there. You take out that little hump in the middle over there, and yeah, we could get some racing action going on that track. So that's a lot of possibilities. That's just little scraps laid out right there. I haven't glued anything down yet. I got to take off the tape over there yet. But yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll custom design tracks and get some more carpet as needed and lay out a different track. Maybe every week. I don't know. If people demand it, I'll do it, and then I'll race the cars on the track with the appropriate tires and everything, and I'll start to add some scenery around in here, and it'll look more like a realistic thing. Some stuff that I can easily get rid of if I have to store stuff down here. So anyways, just a little short clip. Mark's Home Hobbies saying, see you later. Hey everybody, this is Mark's Home Hobbies. I'm just doing a little bit of track testing, and I just had this junk laying all around my track, and I was just running around the outside of it here doing some test work on the modified K989 there with the skinny little tires and the skinny rims so they don't hit, and the maximum steering. Yeah, that steering really, it gives you a little bit more, believe me. And anyways, yeah, and I have a one-way diff in the front of this one too, and I'm going to be showing you it running here. But before I do that, let me just tell you what I found. Through trial and testing to no end, and I mean using this car, the rear-wheel drive, and the four-wheel drive car with the one-way diff in the front to simulate a rear-wheel drive, sort of. What I found, that you see where that current position of that gyro is, and that's back there above the back axle, and that's the way I got it mounted. It's not mounted correctly either, according to what they tell me. But I'll tell you what, I turn that gyro up about 70% or so, and this car, yeah, I can put this car just about anywhere on the track I want to put it. I mean, it drifts great, and it's a little bit of understeer, but I think a little weight and a little bit of toe correction on that. If I was to put the red arms on this one just as this, it would give a little toe out, and that would correct it, I think, a little bit. And the fact that the steering is pretty much straight and narrow as they are on the regular normal K989s. So I just thought that was really interesting, the fact that I've been running the gyro up more towards the midsection of the car, or the front end of the car, all this time, thinking that's the correct place to put it. But when I moved it back there, it was like I struck gold or something. I mean, this car is it's like a different car from the other day. I'm charging up another battery, and I'll show it to you on camera there. It's just night and day. I mean, I can basically go as fast as I want anywhere on the track. So anyways, just a little update there. Still waiting for the glue to dry on the back monoshock system arms there for the K969, and I hope that one will benefit from having the gyro placed back here too. We shall see, because we have this gyro right here, and we're going to be taking this FlySky radio and tucking it underneath down here onto the chassis. And then we're going to mount this GYC 400 anti-focus gyro. Still won't focus. How about that? I guess after a while it will. Yeah, GYC 400. Anyways, that's a 3-channel unit, so you have to have the 3rd channel on your radio in order to run it, and my FlySky GT does have that, so I will be mounting that towards the rear of this car. Also, I'm going to design and invent a little car lift, to get the thing off the ground so you can work on the wheels, with a tray built into it. So when you got all these little parts laying around, you got a place to put them, basically. So I think I'm going to invent that. Anyways, Mark's Home Hobbies. See you in the next one.